Good day learners, welcome to this channel. My name is Paul Duplessis, aka the EMS guy. So as we've done the whole topic on forms of ownership, you've been learning about sole traders, partnerships, closed corporations, private and public companies. You've seen a video on a summary. Now I want to talk to you about how does it look like in a sustainable environment? How can we make sure that this continues on for future generations? So if you're interested in this, you should watch this video. So hit like, subscribe and share wide. See you in this next video. And we're back. So we're talking about sustainability. Now sustainability with regards to the forms of ownership is important once you have to understand or know which direction you want to go. If you start off, you want to have a small business that you kind of grow into. You don't want to be too formal, don't want to register. You need to first fish out if this will work before you start going formal, registering your company on the JSE if you want to get more capital. So in this, you have to understand what's the impact of sustainability, because if you're in a partnership or sole trader, if you want to change your ownership, there will not be a continuity of your business. Your business will basically have to stop, or you have to restart it by getting in new partners, getting in a new name. That's basically you start from scratch. Whereas if you have a more formal type of business with your profit companies, with your private public companies or state-owned, that and your CCs, this is now where you actually have sustainability, which means there's continuity. It will continue to exist. So we've done in this series, we've done everything about, we understand what's capital, what's liability, which is limited, unlimited. Unlimited liability, you know what's a legal entity. That means the business is seen as separate from the owners. And we're talking about continuity, which we're focusing on today. So in order to take this apart, and you have to analyze all these forms with the following. What's the role of a business? The first thing is it needs to create jobs. It needs to make money, all right? And in order to make money, what do? They have to, when they create jobs, they hire people, which reduces poverty. Why? If you hire someone, you have to pay them a salary, and once they start earning money, they actually contribute to the economy as well. The economic cycle receives more money. When there's more money in the cycle, that means there's more opportunities for other people to start businesses, which then enables them to hire more people and then to pay them a salary, which means there's even more money. So in order to generate this, you need to add more money to this economic cycle. So how do you provide jobs? You have to provide goods and services to people so they can buy and support you to generate income in order to pay their salaries and wages. Make sure you can pay suppliers. If you can't pay them, you can't have a business. And then the one that you still also need to pay is tax. All right? The tax collector is an important one to pay. So with regards to sustainability, we need to make sure we take care of three things: people, planet, and profit. For your business to sustain, you must make a profit. To keep on paying salaries, you need to make sure you're profitable. But you cannot do it at the expense of people around your business, the communities, or at the expense of the planet. So you must make sure that it's lasting and profitable over the long term. And if that is, your business will be much more successful. If you can get that right, it will lead to your business expanding. What happens if you expand? You can hire more employees, you can render more services, you're more productive, more efficient. That means you receive more income. And that means you're more profitable. You can think of ways that you can reduce your impact on the community, on the environment, and that means you can expand, etc. But if you don't grow, you actually regress, you reverse. So if you're not sustainable, you cannot be profitable. So you have to think about this really carefully. Now, sustainability with regards to natural resources, we know there's a limited amount of natural resources with unlimited amount of needs and wants. So we need to manage the natural resource in such a way that it is lasting over a long period of time, which we call sustainability. So we must make sure that we do business in such a way that it's profitable. So let's think about renewable energy sources. If we continue to burn coal, somewhere along the line, the coal will be used up. So that's why businesses have said, let's harvest natural energy. Let's get sun panels. Let's put up wind turbines. Therefore, we have new sources of energy, which is long term. The sun won't run out, right? So we need to think about these things. Natural resources, so we talked about that. And there's another thing, with the population growing, more people have a need for that. So this will have a quickening on the exhausting of natural resources. And we also need to look at the economic development that impacts or the use of natural resources. So the more businesses we create, the more businesses needs natural resources, which depletes it quicker. So we need to think of alternatives. So some can't be renewed, so we talked about that, but we need to find those that we can renew. And that is the essence of when we think about sustainability. I hope this answered a few questions. This is actually a research topic, and I want to encourage you to think about how you can create a business that is sustainable. Thanks for watching.